Ladies and gentlemen, LJ Rich. We're going to keep LJ on the stage for an experiment here. We're going to bring it onto the stage from open/closed bar right here in Umeå, the incredible Emil Åreng. Please, come on up. Emil is, and it's no exaggeration to say, one of the finest bartenders and drinks mixers on the planet. He's recently just returned from Australia, where he came a very respectable 9th, am I correct? Out of 650 odd, 32,000. 32,000, I meant the finals, but but of the entrants in the world, 32,000 people, he was number 9 in the world of this drinks making competition. We have him right here in Umeå. If you had a chance to try his drinks earlier, you know what an experience LJ is in for right now. Because LJ has, as she explained before, the very, well, not unique, but rare.
I just have it more intensely than a lot of people. I think everyone has it.
Yes, the intense experience, synesthesia, that maps taste to music. And so she's going to perform for us a drink made by Emil. Emil, would you tell us, please, what you're going to make?
I'll be the bar pianist at this point.
This is a classic bar, and yeah, I like this. So I just thought of one thing when I was standing in the back, that we're going to do this experiment a little bit more harder for you. Thanks. So you're going to try each of every ingredients separately.
Ooh.
And then we're going to do a cocktail out of it. And the name of the cocktail is Can You Do It? And we had it at our bar, open/closed. And it was all about that Swedish people use social media. We're number 3 in the world after South Korea and Japan. I can get those fucking countries, but I can't get Sweden. But it's good though. So the first thing you will try in this cocktail, because the whole thing with the cocktail when we had it at the bar, we didn't say what was in it, so you really have to guess. But now I'm going to tell you. But the outcome of this, it can be your head can blow up. I don't have a fucking clue.
Well, cool so for first, you.
Yeah.
I quite like my head.
Yeah. So first you're going to try the base spirit, and the base spirit is Linie Aquavit. Linie Aquavit is. Linie Aquavit is one of the coolest products. They are not sponsoring this at all. And it's matured at sea. So it's an aquavit with like dill, fennel, and aniseed. And then they take it from Oslo to Osaka in Japan, Osaka to Singapore, Singapore to Sydney, Sydney to Panama, Panama, Boston, Boston, Oslo. And it's done. So it's a bit complex. So that's the first thing you're going to try.
Okay,
yeah?
I'm quite looking forward to this because one of the weird side effects of the synesthesia is that I can generally tell how drinks are made. So I can sit at a bar and go, oh, has it got this, 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 and this in it? And people will ask if I work at a bar. But no, I'm just fussy. Okay, thank you. Cool, that's strange. Oh, wow. 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 Okay. That's a base spirit. It's so light. It's kind of like this kind of. How's that going to go with anything? That's really nice, though. Okay, I'm going to see because that's kind of like an F sharp minor, and it does have this kind of weird folksy feel to it. I think it's that sort of back end. That sort of it's weird. Yes.
Sound good? Yeah. And then we're gonna have add some cherry from El Maestro de Sierra in Jerez in Spain. This is one of the oldest and really the most probably the best sherry you will ever taste. So this is the Fino. It's the youngest one. It's about 6 years. try it.
Did that sound like it tasted to you? I'm interested to
Yeah,
know whether...
exactly. Yeah, that was the one.
Oh! Oh my God, that's really dissonant. It's kind of like this kind of... Yeah. It's like, and then how's that going to go with that? How's that going to go? Well, I guess you're the person who can do this. It's like two different instruments. It's like a timpani and then a kazoo.
That was why I was thinking that. Yeah, it's the exact same thing I was thinking about. Next thing is one of the coolest berries in the world and probably the hardest to get. It only grows in these parts. So I cooked down Arctic raspberry. Probably you have never tried it.
No, I've never tried any of this.
No one has actually tried it that lives here because it's so fucking hard to get.
Yeah.
So I boiled down Arctic raspberry with licorice because it's two of the best combos ever. So let's see how that'll sound.
This is so strange doing it in front of you all, but I feel very relaxed, possibly because this is my third sip of the cocktail. Thank you. Oh, wow. Can I have some more? Oh, that's unbelievable. Would you like to know what that sounds like? Oh, it's like in this wonderful mode. It's like this kind of... And then, as it kind of goes into your the back of the wherever this bit is, it kind of goes into this really... It's like just out. Wow, I really like that. Oh, great. Lemon. Oh! Can I have the other one back? Oh, see, the weird thing about lemon... Oh dear, I love lemon meringue pie because lemon is basically like being punched in the face with an A. It's like this kind of... And lemon is great, but the problem is when you're punched in the face with an A and it's the A that just goes through your head, the piano doesn't do it justice. It's a bit like somebody getting a crossbow filled with A, and not even an A major, not even like anything, it's just this...
Good. Now you're going to try some salt, not just regular salt, that is too easy. So this is salt from Australia. You're going to feel it's very much more crisp than any other salt. This is how it should taste like.
Now what's weird is it's sort of in A because there's still lemon in my mouth.
Have some more, I have a whole cup.
This is quite fun. Are you enjoying this?
Yes, I am.
Just checking. It'd be really awful if I'm enjoying it. Are you guys enjoying this?
Yeah.
This is a great idea. Whose idea was this? Was this Dubber's idea or Michaela's idea? This is the weirdest and most fantastic thing. Okay, so salt is a weird one because salt just makes everything sharp. So because you've got this A, and then you've got the sort of lemony A, what happens with the salt is it kind of adds this kind of... So, simple. Not complicated flavour salt. I sound like you.
Now we're going to shake this with ice, but it's not really done with this cocktail. We're going to add something very Swedish. And this is in the northern parts of Sweden. No one else drinks this in the southern parts. Everybody thinks it's disgusting. So this is number 2 in the northern parts of Sweden. It's after Coca-Cola. And it's a very classic soda called Trocadero.
Has anyone tried this?
Yeah.
Am I going to like it?
Yeah. So you're going to try a little bit with it. We're going to shake the cocktail with ice, and then we're going to add a little bit of it. Yeah.
I'm in your capable hands. Thank you. We could tour the world doing this. is he's not drinking anything, though. He's just slowly plying me with booze. And if I'm drunk and there's a piano, I tend to just do this. I just have to show you. I kind of go like... And then everyone else has packed up their stuff, and I'm still playing the piano. Underneath it, generally.
I look like that 6 days a week, just standing on my fucking knees.
Okay. So this is the closest it's the closest drink I've ever had to weird classical hold music on a telephone. You know when you hear something that's like... But it's not quite right. It's like... And you're thinking... This is fun. Ice. Oh, ice is easy. Ice is weird because you'd think ice wouldn't have a key, but it's actually in G. Ice is generally in G. If I look at cliffs and things, I always imagine ice. Should I stick this somewhere? My fingers are cold. Can I put this somewhere? Stick it somewhere. Oh, thank you. I need these because of this thing that I'm doing on the piano. It's a little thing. So ice is basically a kind of completely the opposite to something like lemon, which is this sort of sharp sound. Ice is almost like where you... Like that. You know when someone with an electric guitar, and it's like a fretless electric guitar, and it kind of goes... That really nice sort of breathing. It's very clear as well. It's like a really clean guitar or something.
So now it's done.
Now it's done.
We're going to pour it out into a glass now on the floor. It would be stupid. So what I think about flavors and how I work with flavors, I try to not make a symphony, but I try to look at what I got and try to really evolve the flavors. So we add salt because we want the aquavit to shine together with the cherry. And then the Arctic raspberry and the licorice is one of the best combos ever, and they're going to be lifted by the salt. And Trocadero is just to annoy you.
I'm very excited to see what this tastes like now. Thank you very much. And thank you, Michaela. What a brilliant idea.
No, so I think you want to drink 1, 2, and 3 times. The first time, because it's going to evolve in your mouth every time you drink it. That's the fun thing with cocktails. If you have like vodka and Red Bull, it will stay the same. You don't even have to think that it's great. 2 in the morning, you don't give a fuck. But this is a cocktail you start your night with to really get some cool flavors and cool new ideas about how cocktails should be.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Thank you. It's completely different to all of the individual tastes, but I can feel traces of it everywhere. It's a bit like somebody's taken a piece of music that you love, taken all the stems out and rearranged it in a way that still makes it amazing, but very different. What's weird about it is it's in B flat. So I'm going to play you the first experience of this. It's wide because this sort of massive expanse of range of taste. And then you've got this dreamlike feeling. Cool. This is so odd, sharing my strangeness with you all and having you applaud. It's really lovely, actually, and I curiously feel very exposed, like I'm taking all my clothes off in front of you. I think when I play something that's from my heart, my soul, my body, it's like this. I feel like you all know everything there is to know about me. I feel like there's this shortcut, this musical communication where I feel like I'm showing everything. It's very uncomfortable, and there's a reason that I didn't perform on stage for such a long time. So thank you for having me, and thank you for the drinks.
Amazing. LJ, Rich, cheers.
Cheers. I think I might have earned this, but you probably earned it more. Would you try some?
I would love to try it. Thank you.
Yes. Cheers. It's nice in here.
I agree. Wow. It's like this.
I don't know
Of
if we
course,
can go
if I
round
tried to play it, it
everybody.
would sound like I threw a cat at the keyboard, but
That sounds like this.
exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, LJ Rich and Emil Åreng.